Alright, before you book anything, pause for a second, because there are 3 things your future dentist wishes you knew, but will never say out loud. And trust me, Dr. Esma is right here ready to drop the kind of insight that makes you rethink every dentist near me search you've ever typed. But first, why do so many clinics look perfect online, yet feel completely different once you walk in? Stick with us, because you're about to learn the one invisible detail that reveals whether a clinic is truly trustworthy.
Rasim is being dramatic again, but he's not wrong. There's a simple visual clue every patient misses, and once you notice it, you'll never choose the wrong clinic again. The best part? You can spot it in under 5 seconds the moment you enter. Stay with us. I'll reveal it shortly.
You know what gets me, Dr. Esma? People search dentist near me, pick the closest one, walk in, and 5 minutes later they're thinking, this does not look like the photos. And then they do that polite smile while secretly wondering if they should escape before anyone notices. I've been there. Honestly, it's wild how different the online promise and the in-person reality can be.
Oh, Rasim, you wouldn't believe how many new patients tell me stories like that. The truth is, most people don't know what signs matter. They look at the chairs, the colors, the smiling stock photos. But the real red flags are quieter, and when you know where to look, those little details reveal everything.
Here's the part people underestimate, Dr. Esma. These tiny details you're hinting at aren't nice to have. They literally decide whether your next appointment is smooth or a stress movie. Think about it. A clinic that rushes sterilization or mislabels tools isn't just messy, it's a sign the whole workflow is off. And when workflow is off, so is your comfort, your safety, and honestly your whole day.
Exactly, Rasim. I always tell patients that a well-managed clinic feels predictable. That means no last-second tool hunts, no awkward pauses, no confused assistants. When everything behind the scenes runs cleanly, the patient feels it instantly. That's why noticing those subtle cues at the start matters more than people realize.
Dr. Esma, I read a study saying nearly half of patients decide whether they trust a clinic within the first 20 seconds. 20 seconds. That's less time than it takes to hang up your coat, and it makes sense. I mean, remember that viewer who messaged us saying they switched clinics after seeing a cluttered counter and a confused assistant? That tiny moment changed their whole experience and saved them from a much bigger headache.
It happens more often than people think, Rasim. I had a case recently where a patient came in after a bad visit elsewhere. Their issue wasn't the treatment, it was the chaos. Once we walked them through a calm, clean, structured process, they relaxed instantly.
Alright, Dr. Esma, this is where I need your science brain. People think dentistry is just cleaning and fixing, but there's an entire system running underneath. And when that system breaks down, patients feel it way before they realize something's medically off. What's actually happening behind the scenes that makes those tiny cues so predictive?
Great question, Rasim. Dentistry relies heavily on precision and microbiological control. If a clinic mishandles sterilization, workflow timing, or instrument sequencing, it disrupts the entire chain of care. These aren't cosmetic issues, they are scientific ones. A well-regulated clinic has measurable consistency, clean patterns, and predictable hygiene cycles. Patients may not know the science, but they absolutely feel the difference.
Okay, Dr. Esma, people are watching thinking, just tell me what to look for. So, let's break it down into a quick, zero confusion checklist. First, the entrance. If the reception is chaotic or cluttered, that's your first warning sign. Second, observe staff communication. If they whisper, confuse, or scramble for tools, huge red flag.
Exactly, Rasim. Third, check the treatment room setup. Instruments should already be organized and staged before you sit down. Fourth, notice the sterilization cues, labeled containers, sealed packs, predictable workflow. If these 4 steps align, you're in a reliable clinic.
Alright, Dr. Esma, time for the don't get fooled chapter. People search dentist near me, see a shiny lobby photo, and think they struck gold. But no, there are traps. First caution, don't trust glamour shots. Real clinics don't look like hotel lobbies every second of the day. Second, don't ignore rushed staff. If they're overwhelmed today, they're likely overwhelmed every day.
Absolutely, Rasim. And here's another don't rely solely on online reviews. Some are genuine, but many skip the details that matter clinically. Instead, focus on structured cues, workflow clarity, organized instruments, and clean transitions between patients. These reveal the truth faster than any comment section.